Hey Screen Junkies, welcome to Screen Junkies News. I'm Jay Kelly, I'll be your host, and let's get right into our top story. Top story today is Westworld is going to be released on HBO, just coming October 2nd. It's coming up next weekend. So I'm personally excited for this show. They've got an all-star cast, they've got an excellent producer. Let's see, going through it, let's go through the synopsis first. So this is a series inspired by the same title, written and directed by Michael Crichton.
You never said movie.
Inspired by a movie of the same title. It's not in my notes. Can I have a pen?
This is what it's going to be like, Jay. Are you enjoying this process?
Hey, you know what? That's fine.
Yeah, keep the pen. That's
Sure.
not a problem.
Keep the pen. My pen anyway. The synopsis of Westworld is that it's a series inspired by a movie of the same title, written and directed by Michael Crichton, and it's about a futuristic theme park populated by artificial beings. I think the twist of this one is that it's also a Western. So you get these rich people probably in the future who are like, I want to live out my wildest fantasies, and those fantasies involve shooting people on a horse. From a horseback, sorry. Not shooting people exclusively that are on horses, but being on a horse while shooting people. That's my fantasy, so I should go to Westworld. Whatever the synopsis is of this, I'm super excited. The all-star cast lineup, starring Anthony Hopkins, Ed Harris, you might know him from the guy with the headset in Truman Show, or the guy with the headset in Apollo 13. Evan Rachel Wood, also in it. She was in Across the Universe, and she was Sophie Ann in True Blood. I'm a huge fan of True Blood. Also a HBO show. I like them HBO shows. James Marsden, everybody knows him as Cyclops from the X-Men. Another thing that I'm super excited about regarding Westworld is the creators, Jonathan and Lisa Joy Nolan. Jonathan Nolan is Christopher Nolan's brother, and he's been closely involved with Christopher Nolan's productions like the Dark Knight trilogy and a lot of his stuff. He's been very closely involved. It's a family thing maybe, but they're keeping it in the family. But I guess my point is that they make good stuff, and I want to see it. So yeah, I'm super excited about this. Let's move on to some other stories in the news. This is let's see here. Marvel Studios is considering utilizing Netflix characters in the upcoming Infinity Wars movie in 2017. And with me today, to help offer some insight on the subject, are two special guests, my wife, Caitlin Kelly, and our friend, Laura Bricarello. So let's welcome to the show. And then you'll just
slip in.
Well,
like a roofie.
So let's welcome to the show. Caitlin, come on in. And Laura.
And also my name.
Yeah, and your name is Laura. I think I said it. So welcome to the show, ladies. Okay.
Thank you for having us.
Hi, Jay.
Hi. It's been so long. So what we were talking about is Marvel Studio considering utilizing the Netflix characters in Infinity Wars. So having the set of Netflix characters on the big screen instead of in their small confined world of
it's not even Fox.
Right, yeah.
It's not even network cable.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about that? The suggested characters that we're talking about are Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, possibly Punisher? I don't know.
I've never seen Daredevil.
Okay.
Sorry, not
That's
sorry.
fine.
I have seen Jessica Jones, and I thought it was quite good, because Kristen Ritter was really good.
Mm-hmm.
But I think these characters are going to be overshadowed by the big names that are in Avengers, especially because their canon, their movies are much bigger than what you see on Netflix and more widely known.
It's hard, you know what it is? It's really hard to imagine that they're not in the world. How are they not being acknowledged in the movies? That's what I'm wondering. If Daredevil is cleaning up the streets of Hell's Kitchen, and Tony Stark's Stark Tower is there, the Avengers Tower is in New York, and they're seeing it in they're acknowledging it in their show. How is it not being brought up?
How has there not been crossover thus far?
Yeah.
They're lesser known characters.
Well, they even brought it up in Jessica Jones when they had that one episode where she was kidnapped. And it was like, the Avengers destroyed the whole city and my parents died, or whatever their problem was.
So you know that they're acknowledging it, but seeing them on the big screen, I mean, is it really? Well, I mean, that's what the studio's talking about. They're probably pulling their hair out trying to figure it out themselves.
Disparate styles. I mean, even
Yeah.
just in camera work and dialogue, Jessica Jones wasn't really that funny. The Avengers is much more light, and even Guardians of the Galaxy, and
the Netflix
its approach to like really dramatic themes.
Yeah, all of the Netflix Marvel shows now are really dark. So the tone is so different.
What I like about it is how gritty it is, and how, she's, speaking of Jessica Jones, she's a darker character. She's not just this hero, she's an anti-hero. So how are we going to put them together and have them interact?
Also Jessica Jones is she's so human. I mean, she's suffering from PTSD.
Mm-hmm.
And the Avengers are suffering from PTSD. They're like, we blew up a city, basically. Everything's great, guys.
And
Who gives a shit?
She's got an alcohol dependency. She is much more real. These Captain America, Iron Man, they're so
they're
fluffy.
idealized.
They're idealized superheroes,
So set to appear in the Infinity Wars movie coming out May 2017. We've already got 67 characters that are going to be in the movies guaranteed. That was already announced by the creators.
So many characters.
That's a lot of
like 2 minutes screen time. Everybody
so we've
gets 3 lines.
we've got Thanos, obviously the villain. We've got Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Vision, Scarlet Witch, Falcon, Ant-Man, Wasp, Black Panther, Spider-Man, Winter Soldier, Doctor Strange, Nick Fury. Maybe all of the Guardians of the Galaxy characters. Maybe people from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. If they're gonna do Netflix characters, I mean, really? Agent 13? Like,
they might
is Agent 13 gonna be in it too?
Yeah, they might. Who knows?
We know that
many different. There's so many places that they're pulling from. It's like pulling them together is gonna be awful.
It's gonna be ridiculous.
They've got a really hard time doing
and then,
that.
how about Pepper Potts? I mean, she had superpowers at the end of Iron Man 3. Is she gonna be? What happened to her? Right?
Will Gwyneth Paltrow actually want to be a part of something where she may only have 2 minutes?
No. Goop has a clothing line coming out. She's busy.
She's busy.
Okay.
She's busy.
Okay. All right. I mean, 67's a lot of characters.
It's a lot of characters.
If
it's like a 2.5-hour movie, that's gonna be rough.
Yeah. No, but if it's anything like the airport scene in Captain America: Civil War. You could just have like all sorts of chaos going on with a whole bunch of characters. They're in the movie fighting, and you just see them like, okay, so like one dude throws a thunderbolt at somebody, and that's his shot that he gets in the movie.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'd like to thank our guests for coming on the show today. Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you, Laura. And thank you for the support, the moral support of doing the show. And thank you, Screen Junkies, for having a good time with us. And we hope to...
We hope to hear from you in the comments section below.
Like and subscribe our channel. And, yeah. What else?
Let's try that again.
Have a great fucking day.
Yes.